Hello, everybody. My name is Frank Kearns. I just wanted to talk to you for a moment. First off, say that I know exactly what you're going through. 6 months ago, my fiance Patty dumped me 3 days before our wedding. I was completely devastated and completely unprepared, and everything was going great, so I thought. Our relationship, we had a couple fights here and there, but nothing was big deal. She was always talking about how excited she was to get together with me and get married and do all these great things with our life. But we'd been dating for about 2 years. We had been planning the wedding for about 3 months, and everything was set up. She had the dress, the cake was finished, final plans were being made and set in stone. We had all of our RSVPs in. The guests were boarding their flights, and everything. And then 3 days before the wedding, 9:45 Thursday evening, it ended. Basically what she said was, I want to experience other people and other things before I settle down. And I didn't know what to do. As you can understand in your situation, freaked out. I did the whole begging and pleading thing. That didn't work. As you probably know, actually that ended up just pushing her farther away. And so I decided that I needed some information. If I was seriously wanting to get my getting my ex-girlfriend back, my fiance back, I'm going to have to do some searching. So I did some searching on the internet. I found some articles, a couple forums that helped me out a little bit, but it wasn't really great. I found a lot of conflicting information. People were telling me some things that worked for them and some things that worked, and it was just all conflicting, and none of it really helped too much. And then I actually stumbled upon one day this one ebook called The Magic of Making Up by T.W. Jackson. It's a great resource for those that have broken up, and I followed it through completely. Long story short, I ended up getting Patty back, and we're working on a relationship. We're redoing the wedding. We're getting ready, in a few months to do it. So, that's pretty exciting. But basically, through this whole experience, it made me really want to help other people that are going through this, because as I said, the information out there is sketchy and it conflicts, and so I really just wanted to make this video and help everyone who's going through this, help get their ex back and give you information that really works. And so anyway, the first thing that you need to do if you really want to get your ex back is to agree to the breakup. T.W. Jackson explains this in his website. He has a free video that you can watch that explains the psychological reasonings behind this. Basically, instead of begging and pleading, you agree to the breakup. And what this basically does is it lets that person know, hey, I agree to this breakup. It gets rid of any objections they may have later on, and it has a tendency for them to think, oh, well, wait, I may actually lose this person. If you're past this point, if you've been begging and pleading, it's okay. You can send a handwritten letter that says, hey, I know I've been kind of hard to deal with. I was really struggling with this breakup, but hey, I really think this is a good idea for us. And you just send it off, handwritten letter, and they'll get that. And I actually ended up doing this. As I said, it was on his free video that he gave out, and I ended up doing this. And a week later, I got a note back from Patty, saying, hey, I actually miss you, and of course I was kind of blown away by that. But anyway, and the next thing you want to do is limit contact with your ex. This is incredibly difficult to do. The first one can be difficult. This one is incredibly difficult to do, especially if you like them. Obviously, you have strong feelings. You're wanting to get back together with them. The worst thing you can do is beg and plead. Instead, the opposite thing you want to do is limit contact with them. And if this works especially well if they still have feelings for you, because what they did is when they broke up with you and then you're always hanging around, they feel that they haven't had any risk. There's no risk on their part. They still see you all the time. That's great. They don't have to come to terms or come to grips with the fact that they dumped you. If you limit contact with them, they actually have to deal with not seeing you. And that can be hard and stressful on them, especially if they have feelings. If they don't have feelings, there's other things you can do. There's a lot of powerful other techniques that I wish I could give you. I just simply don't have time. It would take me hours and hours of video just to explain all the techniques, but in The Magic of Making Up. But this one's definitely a good deal. It kind of reverse psychology. And then the last thing you want to do, obviously, is live your life. life goes on after a breakup. This can be incredibly hard to do. Obviously, the pain that you're going through, I understand. Other people understand, and it's definitely difficult. But if you can live your life, if you can go out and do things with your friends, pick up some hobbies, catch up with people, and if you do these things in public, word will get around to your ex that, hey, you're living your life. And if you all three of these things combined, they'll maybe start to think, hey, I'm losing this person. Maybe I need to rethink this whole dumping thing. So I just want to talk pretty quick about The Magic of Making Up. As I said, it was written by the author T.W. Jackson. He's not a licensed psychologist. He's not a licensed counselor. He will admit that on his website. He admits it, straight up to you that he doesn't have any certifications. But what he is an expert at human behavior. He was in the military for several years. He's observed relationships, he's observed people, and he really understands the human psyche and the human behavior. And so he really understands this, and the information that he provides in his book is incredibly powerful. And it doesn't matter what situation you're in, there's always hope. Whether have lied about something, they're broken up because of jealousy, it doesn't matter, there's always hope. One of the big things that he hits on is how to get over the pain of breaking up. This is important, especially if you want to help get your ex back. You can't really do that if your head's not on straight. You're begging, pleading, hanging around. You got to get over the pain, and he really talks you through how to do that. It doesn't matter, once again, your situation. If you've cheated on your ex, you can get back with them. It doesn't matter. There's ways that you can do this. You can get back, and of course the fastest route back into their hearts, he covers that as well. So there's always hope. I just want to let everyone know that it doesn't matter what your situation, there is hope. So to check out his website, the link is down below on the bottom of the screen, and in the information in the description.